So, herzlich willkommen zu dieser Pressekonferenz vor dem Spiel gegen Yverdon am Sonntag am 2:15 im Stade Municipal. Bei uns ist unser Cheftrainer, Henriksen. Hallo. Es ist noch nicht viel Zeit vergangen seit dem letzten Spiel. Wie hast du geschlafen nach dem 2:2 gegen Lausanne von gestern Abend?
Pretty much the same as I thought yesterday. We looked a shadow of ourselves in the first half. Second half was a different story. We have to play two halves. That's normal in football, and that's what we're looking at.
Jetzt das nächste Spiel steht schon an, am Sonntag in Yverdon. Wie blickst du auf diese Partie voraus? Inwiefern konntest du dich schon mit dem Gegner beschäftigen?
Oh, but listen, it's going to be a tough game again. We have many tough games now. It's been a long time since we won, and now we want to go down and see if it's possible to get the first win in a few months, and that's really that's a big task, and it's going to be fun to see our reaction, to fun to see where we are mental wise, because now it has to be fun again.
Wir freuen uns auf den Sonntag. Gibt es Fragen? Christian Finkbeiner vom Blick, bitteschön.
Hallo Bo, ja, vielleicht zum Spiel von gestern oder von den letzten Wochen, was ein bisschen augenfällig ist. Meistens eine Halbzeit gut, eine schlecht. Einmal ist die erste, einmal ist die zweite. Wie kommt das, oder hast du Gründe dafür?
No, but the fun part, we actually took it a little bit on the press conference yesterday as well. I think it started, and it's always always fun to look back. We beat Young Boys clearly at home. Really good game, probably the best game we played all year. And then we had the next game at home against Lausanne. Of course, a game we should have won. We scored in 5 minutes overtime. We were really excited, and the goal got taken away from us. And then it started that the crazy thing of the last 6 games. 4 of the games has been decided in overtime. Like Lucerne was decided in overtime. We got a goal taken away in Winterthur. The goal was taken in overtime, and again against GC was the same. So 3 out of those 5 games, and if we take the XG, like we should have won 5 of the 6. So I think it's something to do with a normal thing, like human psychology. How can you not lose a game in 15, 18 games and then all of a sudden don't win in 6? It's impossible. Logical-wise, mathematical-wise, statistic-wise, it's impossible. So it's in everything in what we do in life. It's about people's and mass psychology, which is like small things gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you start talking about them, and then when people start thinking instead of playing football and by instinct, then you will lose, and it hasn't been as fun as to be a player the last couple of weeks. And it hasn't been as fun as being a coach the last couple of weeks. So, and we just have to turn that around. And luckily, I've been a coach for 18 years now. I've tried this many times to have periods where we lose and or we don't win, and that's for me the same. So it's actually, if you look into a perspective of a coach or of people or persons generally. It's the most fun time now, because now you actually see what we're made of. Now you can actually change something, and I always think that the best people, the most how can I say, the most exciting people or the most talented people are the ones that can change something around. And that's going to be exciting to see if we can do that. And I think that is a really, really, really good start of everything you do in life. And if you're capable of doing that, and it's same with everything else in life. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be your personal life. It can be something in your family or tragic accidents. How do you deal with it? How do you come on top again? It can be anything in life. And the people who comes out on the other side and have learned something and have done something differently. That's the persons I'm proud of, and that's the persons I actually look up to. So that's the fun part. And then now it's getting really fun.
Jetzt konkret, was willst du oder wie willst du das ändern?
No, like I told the players today, the same way I did it when I came here 14 months ago. I think we have won in 16 games at the time. Now we're in a different position. We are fourth place. We are in the quarterfinal in the cup. We would have probably taken that before the season started, after 21 games. And I asked the players in the dressing room today, what was the word I said the most when I came 14 months ago? And Santini, he said. He was joking a little bit, but he was saying, "Yeah, you said fucking and fucking and fucking all the time," and I was like, "Yeah." But any other word, you know? So everybody laughed. So they still have that sense of humor. It's really good. No, but of course the meaning of it, life, in generally and football particularly, has to be fun. It has to be fun to play. It has to be fun to be there. It has to be a place where we can have our free time, where we can enjoy like we did when we were in the playground when we were 5, 6, 7 years old. Right now everybody's thinking too much about mistakes. Everything we do in life, if you think about making mistakes, you will make them. That's logical. That's not me who invented that. That's actually a professor many years ago. So that's just logical human psychology. That if you do things 10,000 times, you get an expert. And right now, everybody knows what to do, but they're thinking about it. So everything is a reaction instead of an action. And that's the whole case, or the whole thing about what is happening right now. Because we can see when we have nothing to lose. For example, yesterday, after 2-0, after 40 minutes, we were really good the last 5 minutes of the first half, and we were exceptionally good the first 15 minutes of the second half, because we have nothing to lose. And then of course we get 2-2 again, and then it falls a little bit down again. Same against Gizeh at home. We were extraordinary the first half. Should have been up at least with 2. And then we come out to the second half with something to lose again. And then it's when the psychological mind puts in and say, listen, oh, now we're afraid, now we have something to lose. And it's the same with anything in life. It doesn't matter if it's football or anything else. Everything you're afraid of happens. You know, so I think it's really important that we change it around like that, and that's why I told the players. I said, listen, football has to be fun. Now we go out and just play, just enjoy yourself, enjoy being there together, enjoy standing there together, enjoy being a part of a fantastic group. Last year when I came, we had a crazy group. It was like 3 dressing rooms in one. Like where everybody was mad at each other, or talking, and it was like a different story. And right now we have a dressing room which is working fantastically. We're having a dressing room where everybody actually likes each other. But we are just in a period of time where we are a little bit also unlucky. Like if you see the XG, 5 out of 6 games we should have won. Then it's crazy that mathematics, that it's possible, that it can happen, that we actually only have 3 points out of that we should have had 15. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's that easy, because I 100% believe it's because that we are thinking too much. So that's the things we have to change, and it's a choice in life. I also told the players today. Now I choose to be positive. Now I choose to believe. Now I choose to do something else. That's my choice in life, and then I don't care about what everybody else is saying. I don't care about what you are writing. I don't care about what everybody else is thinking about, but I care about what I want to do with my life. and I want to be a person that is hopefully trustworthy and hopefully authentical and do whatever I can for all my players and for all my staff, and then hopefully we'll show it on the pitch on Sunday. But of course, it's not as easy as it sounds, but it can be really fun if we're there.
Du wirkst sehr entspannt, relaxed. Trotzdem eben 6 Spiele nicht gewonnen. Ich meine, du kennst die Mechanismen des Fußballs auch. Hast du nicht das Gefühl, ich will jetzt noch nicht von Endspiel sprechen, aber bei einer Niederlage gegen Yverdon, dass es auch für dich vielleicht schwierig werden könnte?
Yeah, but if you're talking about I can get sacked or things that I'm not afraid of saying that word. I'm not afraid of saying anything because, and I got a question yesterday as well if I was afraid of my job. Listen, right now I have a job the next 4 months. That's my job, and to be afraid of that. That would be absolutely crazy because I'm so proud of what we have done in this club. I'm so proud of what the players have done. I'm so proud of the staff. Since I came, we changed things around. I think we had 4 points. We were bottom of the table. We have did a really, really good last season. Started really, really good in this season. Have a couple of games now where we don't get the points. That's natural. But if like I said before as well, if we had these points, I would be happy. If it was start of the season. So, and if somebody wants to sack me, they can do that. It's I'm doing my best every day. And that's the most important thing for me because I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to be with my players and my staff, and everybody's doing their best every day, and that's what makes me happy. That's what makes me believe, and that's what makes me trust in things, and everything else has nothing to do with me. Like I said, I have not much to lose. 4 months. That's not long in the football business, you know. So I think it's important to understand where we are, and we're in a position where we have everything to win now. We're in a position where we can play free and go out there, and so to make it dramatically. And if somebody wants to sack me, they will do that anyway, no matter if you talk about it or I talk about it. But I'm confident that we'll change it around.
Jetzt vielleicht ein bisschen ein nerviges Thema, du hast noch 4 Monate Vertrag. Eben, wir Medien schreiben ja schon lange drüber, wie geht es weiter im Sommer. Eben, du äußerst dich da nicht so klar, Milos Malenovic nicht. Hast du das Gefühl, dass diese Frage, die halt seit Monaten im Raum steht, dass die Einfluss auf die Leistungen der Mannschaft hat?
Yeah, but again, it's you never know. Like also said on the press conference yesterday after the game. Once I said it many years ago at my first club. I've been there 7.5 years, and I said that I was going to stop a half a year before, and we won the first 8 games. And Klopp has just been out saying it as well. He'd won, I think it was 3-1 yesterday against Chelsea. And again, you never know. You never know if it's one or the other. The only thing we can see now is that we haven't been performing as well as we should, and haven't got the results we should, and that's the main thing. And everything else is clear speculations. I don't know, to be honest. And when I talk to the players, they don't know either. If we had like a recipe of why we're doing that and things like that, maybe not. I'm to be honest, if I knew. Then it would be a lot better to just come out with whatever it is and be clear. To be honest, I don't know.
Bis wann rechnest du persönlich oder für dich persönlich, ich meine auch für deine Familie, ein familiäres Umfeld, wie es im Sommer für dich persönlich weitergeht? Das hast du da so im Fahrplan?
My wife is asking me the same question, so That's a really good question. You never know what happens in this football world. You know it yourself. You've been in the business for many years as well. So at the end of the day, we don't know anything, and maybe that's good. Maybe it's not. Like I said before, you never know what is right before it's right, and I think it's also about time that we figure it out, everybody. And I think that will come soon.
So, okay. Verhandelst du auch mit anderen Vereinen?
No, I haven't. There has been some interest. There will be. I would lie if I said something else. But I also say that it's important for me to be the right place for me and my family, to be the right place where I can develop and I can see myself in the future. And but again, we have a really honest conversation with Milos and with the board, Canepas. We have been honest all the way, and that is I think that is really important. And in the football industry, it's a small world, and they have been really honest. I've been really honest, and so hopefully we can say something soon.
Jetzt vielleicht langsam zum Schluss zu kommen. Eben, ihr habt vielleicht ein bisschen überperformt Anfangssaison, jetzt werdet ihr vielleicht ein bisschen schlechter bezahlt. Trotzdem, wenn man über den Sommer hinausschaut und du jetzt bleiben würdest, ist dein Anspruch, sage ich jetzt mal, eben nicht Rang 4 oder 5, sondern halt wirklich dann um Rang 1 oder 2 mitzuspielen, mit einer Mannschaft, die verstärkt wird. Wie wichtig ist das für dich?
If I understand the question correct, I'm not sure if I understood, but I'll try. That we have to play about for the first and the second spot?
Yeah, how important is it for you that probably if you would stay by Zurich, that the team will get stronger with a few transfers, that you can say, okay, now we want to attack eBay or...
Yeah, but of course that's been some of the talks as well. That's natural for everybody that we want to compete at the highest level. We have a good squad now, and I'm really happy with my squad. I'm really happy with my players. But it's no secret that we've been trying to of course get a few players in, and we got Contessao especially in the summer, which was good. But other than that, we have only sold. And that's of course a part of it as well. But it's always also made the squad more compact in some kind, you know. But we have more or less played with the same players in all the games. So of course it's a part of the discussions we have, of course, like everything else. Like I told you, we're really honest to each other, and then telling me what they don't think is good what I'm doing, and I'm telling them what I think we should do better and things like that. So the main thing is that if that all comes down to something that both wants, then of course we will figure it out. And if not, then we've had a fantastic time, and we have done really well. I still think I'm still proud of what we have done. I'm still proud of what, even though we haven't won for 6 games, it's like a marathon run, you know. Like you can't just say stop after 30 kilometers and think, okay, now everything is bad. You have to keep going and see where it ends up when you're finished. And I believe that we have a good chance. So that's the good part for me. I still believe that we have a good chance of achieving something, no matter if we're getting 2 or 3 more players this season. And then of course in the long run, if you want to compete against the big ones, you have to spend the money. That's logical. Like we're not spending the same money as Basel. We're not spending the same money as EB. That's logic. We're probably not spending the same money as Servette either. So I think there's a lot of teams in the league who's spending more money than us. But it's also about the culture, it's also about the youth, it's also about a lot of things, and there's a lot of good things on the way in this club. A lot of good things, especially have with the youngsters. We've got a new sports director in who's really persistent. He wants it. he's showing it, and he has passion, and he has belief, and so there are a lot of good things is happening in this football club, and I think that's one of the things that is a step in the right direction. It's getting more professional just in the time I've been here. So there's many things going in the right direction, and if we can take the next steps, those ones are going to be hard. These ones are what we have made is to get food in the before training, after training, to make it more professional. These things should be there. Next steps is of course in the group and everything else, but it's going to be fun to see what's happening here, because it's a good club.
Okay, Christian, vielen Dank für den Besuch und bis am Sonntag in Yverdon.